Tensions between the United States and China over Taiwan, which have escalated under Donald Trump thanks to U.S. freedom of navigation, patrols through the Taiwan Strait and arms sales to Taipei, have risen to new highs under Joe Biden over the president's pledge to defend Taiwan. The media also revealed that U.S. troops were already stationed there. The United States must accept the fact that it no longer enjoys military primacy in the Western Pacific, and face the ugly reality that it may lose a military conflict with China over Taiwan. Graham Allison, professor of government at the Harvard Kennedy School, has warned. In an article for the National Interest, Allison pointed to recent analysis of the possibility of war over Taiwan by a number of senior and former officials, including former Deputy Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff James Winnefeld and former CIA Director Michael Morrell, who recently concluded that the Chinese military can provide good accompaniment in Taiwan even before Washington deploys its troops. Colonel Bob Work, a former Undersecretary of Defense under Barack Obama and Joe Biden, has expressed greater pessimism, stating publicly that, in the most realistic war games, the Pentagon has been able to design a war simulation over Taiwan. Earlier this week, Taiwanese President Tsai Ing-wen publicly acknowledged the presence of U.S. troops on Taiwanese territory for training purposes, confirming earlier media reports that a small number of U.S. troops had been present on the island for more than a year, violation of the U.S.-China agreement signed when diplomatic relations between the two countries were established. Last week, U.S. President Joe Biden told CNN City Hall that the U.S. was committed to defending Taiwan, and warned China not to make serious mistakes in Taiwan. Beijing lashed out at Biden for the remarks, reiterating that Taiwan is an inalienable part of Chinese territory, and warning that China is ready to go to war to prevent the island's loss. Earlier this month, Chinese President Xi Jinping promised that Taiwan's reunification with China would definitely take place, stressing that, to achieve the reunification of the homeland by peaceful means, is most in line with the overall interests of the Chinese nation. Taiwan, which officially calls itself the Republic of China, seceded from the mainland in 1949 following the Communist victory in the Chinese Civil War. The two Chinese people spent decades arguing about which of them was really Chinese. The United Nations recognized the PRC as the only legitimate China in 1971, and the United States agreed to recognize the People's Republic as such in 1979.